Have you ever wondered why some seniors radiate joy and energy while others seem to fade into the shadows of their golden years? The difference often lies in subtle, heartbreaking mistakes that silently steal vitality and happiness. In this video, we're diving into the 5 devastating missteps that can dim your spark, and more importantly, how to avoid them to live a vibrant, fulfilling life. From neglecting your body's need for movement to shutting the door on connection, ignoring your mind's quiet cries, clinging to past regrets, or resisting the winds of change, these pitfalls can rob you of the richness you deserve. Stick with us until the end to discover practical, heartfelt ways to sidestep these traps and reclaim your joy, because your golden years should shine brighter than ever, and this video will show you how to make every moment glow. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to share the valuable lessons of old age. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. 1. Letting your body rust. As the years weave their tapestry, the body often begins to whisper, or sometimes shout, its needs through creaking joints, a slower gait, or a lingering sense of fatigue. These signals can feel like an invitation to retreat into the comfort of stillness, to choose the recliner over the open road. The notion that rest is best can seem like wisdom, especially when energy feels like a finite resource. But neglecting physical health is like letting a cherished antique gather dust in a forgotten corner. It's a slow betrayal of the body that has carried you through decades of laughter, challenges, and triumphs. Your body is not meant to rust. It craves movement, and even the smallest, most joyful acts of activity can reignite its strength, restore its balance, and add vibrant years to your life. Movement is not about chasing the vigor of youth or competing with others. It's about honoring the body you have today. Imagine starting your morning with a walk through a nearby park, where the air is crisp, and the blooms of spring or the golden hues of autumn paint the path before you. Each step, however gentle, sends oxygen coursing through your veins, waking up muscles that have grown quiet. Or picture yourself in a cozy corner of your home, flowing through a gentle yoga sequence, feeling your spine lengthen and your breath deepen. Even dancing to a beloved song, perhaps a classic jazz tune or the upbeat rhythm of a favorite band, can transform a mundane afternoon into a celebration of motion. These aren't just exercises, they're acts of gratitude for the body that continues to carry you forward. The science is unequivocal. Regular physical activity is a cornerstone of healthy aging. A landmark 2020 study in The Lancet Public Health found that adults over 60 who engage in at least 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity per week, such as brisk walking, cycling, or swimming, can reduce their risk of chronic conditions like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and certain cancers by up to 30%. Strength training, even with light weights or resistance bands, preserves muscle mass and bone density, critical for preventing osteoporosis and reducing the risk of falls, which the CDC notes as the leading cause of injury among older adults. Beyond the physical, movement is a natural mood enhancer. Exercise triggers the release of endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that can lift the fog of lethargy or mild depression, while also improving sleep quality and cognitive function. To weave movement into your life, start with intention and simplicity. If a daily walk feels daunting, begin with 10 minutes, 3 times a week, gradually increasing as your stamina grows. Choose a route that delights your senses, perhaps a trail lined with wildflowers or a quiet street where you can wave to neighbors. Local community centers often offer senior-friendly classes like Tai Chi, water aerobics, or chair-based exercise, which not only build strength but also foster a sense of community. For those with mobility challenges, seated stretches or arm circles can still improve circulation and flexibility. Technology can be an ally. Apps like FitOn or Silver Sneakers offer free, guided workouts tailored for older adults. If you're unsure where to begin, consult your doctor to ensure your plan aligns with your health needs, but don't let fear of discomfort stop you. Discomfort is often a sign of growth, not harm. Consider the story of Margaret, a 72-year-old retiree who felt her energy waning after years of a sedentary routine. Inspired by a friend, she started a daily 15-minute walk around her garden, noticing how the colors of her roses seemed brighter each day. Over months, she added gentle stretching and joined a local dance class, rediscovering her love for swing music. Not only did her joint pain ease, but she also found herself sleeping better and laughing more. Margaret's story is a reminder. Your body isn't a stranger, It's a lifelong partner eager to respond to care. By embracing movement, you're not just preserving your physical health. You're reclaiming vitality, joy, and the freedom to live fully in each moment. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 2. Shutting the door on connection. As life seasons shift, the world can sometimes feel like it's shrinking. Retirement may replace the bustle of work with quiet days, the loss of loved ones can leave an aching void, and grown children or distant friends may seem worlds away. In these moments, it's easy to withdraw, to close the door on connection out of grief, pride, or the fear of being a burden. But loneliness is a silent epidemic, one that creeps into the heart and erodes the spirit as powerfully as any physical ailment. Human connection is not a luxury. It's a vital nutrient for the soul, a source of warmth and resilience that can transform even the heaviest days. The toll of social isolation is stark. The National Institute on Aging reports that chronic loneliness increases the risk of depression, anxiety, and cognitive decline, with effects on mortality comparable to smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Yet, the antidote is within reach. Connection, in all its forms, is medicine. Picture the joy of a shared laugh with an old friend over a cup of tea, the warmth of a grandchild's voice recounting their latest adventure, or the sense of belonging at a community potluck where stories and smiles flow freely. These moments do more than lift your mood. They bolster your immune system, lower stress hormones, and even enhance cognitive function. A 2019 study in Psychology and Aging found that older adults who engage in regular social activities, whether through clubs, volunteering, or family gatherings, report higher life satisfaction and a 20% lower risk of depressive symptoms. Rebuilding or sustaining connections doesn't require grand gestures. It's about small, intentional steps. Start by reaching out to someone you've lost touch with. A phone call to a childhood friend, a handwritten note to a cousin, or a text to a former colleague can rekindle bonds. If distance or mobility is a barrier, technology offers a bridge. Zoom calls can bring faraway loved ones into your living room, while platforms like Meetup connect you with local groups sharing your interests, from book clubs to birdwatching societies. Community centers, libraries, or places of worship often host events tailored for seniors. Think art workshops, coffee mornings, or discussion groups, where new friendships can blossom. If shyness or past hurts make reaching out feel daunting, take it slowly. Set a goal to connect with one person each week, perhaps starting with a familiar face. Share a story from your past, ask about theirs, and let vulnerability be your strength. Volunteering can be a powerful way to connect while giving back. Whether it's reading to children at a local school or helping at a food bank, these acts weave you into the fabric of your community. Even small interactions count. A chat with a neighbor, a kind word to a shop clerk, or a smile at a passerby can remind you that you're not alone. Consider the example of James, an 80-year-old widower who felt isolated after losing his spouse. Hesitant at first, he joined a local gardening club, drawn by memories of tending roses with his wife. Over time, he formed friendships with fellow gardeners, sharing tips and stories under the sun. Those weekly meetings became a lifeline, pulling him out of loneliness and giving him a renewed sense of purpose. James's story underscores a truth. Connection is a gift you give yourself. By keeping the door to others open, you invite warmth, meaning, and resilience into your life, reminding your heart that it's never too late to belong. 3. Ignoring the mind's quiet cries. Mental health is not a concern confined to youth. It's a lifelong companion that shapes how you experience the world, no matter your age. As the years deepen, the mind can send quiet signals, fleeting moments of sadness, a persistent hum of anxiety, or the weight of boredom that settles like dust. It's tempting to dismiss these as just part of aging, a natural byproduct of life's transitions. But ignoring these cries is a grave mistake. Your mind is a garden, capable of blooming with clarity and joy at any stage, and nurturing it with care can transform your days, keeping your spirit light and your thoughts sharp. Aging brings unique mental health challenges. The loss of loved ones, shifts in identity after retirement, or the physical limitations of growing older can stir feelings of grief, purposelessness, or even fear about the future. Yet, these emotions are not inevitable. They're signals that your mind needs attention, just as your body needs movement. A 2021 study in the American Journal of Geriatric Psychiatry found that older adults who actively engage in mental health practices, whether through mindfulness, therapy, or cognitive stimulation, experience a 25% lower rate of depression and better cognitive function, even into their 80s and beyond. Neglecting your mental health risks dimming your inner world, but nurturing it opens doors to resilience and rediscovery. There are countless ways to care for your mind, each as unique as you are. Journaling is a simple yet profound tool. Spend 10 minutes each evening writing about your day, capturing moments of gratitude, worry, or hope. This practice, backed by research in the Journal of Positive Psychology, can reduce stress and foster a sense of perspective. Mindfulness practices, like meditation or deep breathing exercises, can anchor you in the present, easing anxiety. Apps like Calm, Headspace, or Insight Timer offer guided sessions tailored for beginners, often with short exercises designed for older adults. If deeper struggles like grief or chronic anxiety arise, therapy, whether in person or via telehealth platforms like BetterHelp, provides a safe space to explore your emotions. Many therapists specialize in the needs of older adults, offering tools to navigate life's transitions with grace. Keeping your mind engaged is equally vital for mental vitality. Learning a new skill, whether it's painting watercolors, playing the ukulele, or mastering a new recipe, sparks creativity and builds cognitive resilience. A 2022 study in neurology found that cognitively stimulating activities, like learning or hobbies, can delay the onset of dementia symptoms by up to 5 years. Hobbies like knitting, woodworking, or gardening offer both calm and purpose, grounding you in the moment. Puzzles, crosswords, Sudoku, or brain training apps like Lumosity provide a fun way to sharpen memory and problem-solving skills. If you're curious about the world, explore online courses through platforms like Coursera, edX, or local community colleges, where you can dive into subjects like history, literature, or even coding from the comfort of home. Consider the story of Eleanor, a 68-year-old who felt her days growing monotonous after retirement. She began journaling each morning, reflecting on small joys like her morning coffee or a kind word from a neighbor. Inspired to try something new, she enrolled in an online photography course, discovering a passion for capturing her town's beauty. Over time, she joined a local photography group, where sharing her work brought both pride and connection. Eleanor's mind, once clouded by routine, now buzzes with curiosity and purpose. Her story is a testament. Your mind is not bound by age. By listening to its quiet cries and nurturing it with care, through reflection, learning, and connection, you can cultivate a vibrant inner world that lights up your days with clarity, joy, and meaning. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 4. Clinging to yesterday's sorrows. Regrets are like weathered trunks filled with the remnants of a life once lived, their weight growing heavier with each passing year if left unaddressed. Carrying this baggage into your later years can stifle the joy that still awaits you, anchoring you to moments that no longer hold power except in your mind. The persistent echoes of what-ifs and should-haves, a career path not taken, a relationship left fractured, a dream deferred, or a choice that haunts you in quiet moments, can weave a tapestry of sorrow that overshadows the present. These regrets, though deeply etched into your story, are not the sum of who you are. They are chapters, not the entire book, and clinging to them risks missing the vibrant pages still left to write. The journey to release these sorrows begins with the transformative act of forgiveness, both for yourself and for others. Self-forgiveness is not about dismissing your mistakes, but about embracing them as part of your human experience. Reflect on those moments of regret with compassion. What did they teach you? How did they shape your resilience or wisdom? Write them down, if it helps, and acknowledge that you did the best you could with the knowledge and resources you had at the time. This practice softens the sharp edges of guilt, allowing you to see your past not as a chain but as a stepping stone. Equally important is forgiving those who may have contributed to your pain. Holding on to resentment is like drinking poison and expecting someone else to suffer. It only harms you. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning hurtful actions or inviting toxic people back into your life. It means releasing their hold on your heart. Consider writing a letter to someone who wronged you, expressing your feelings without the intention of sending it. This act can be a powerful release, freeing you to move forward unburdened. Once you've begun to loosen the grip of the past, turn your gaze to the present and fill it with new experiences that spark joy and purpose. Enroll in a painting class and let the colors on the canvas reflect emotions you've held inside for too long. There's no need for perfection, only expression. Dive into the kitchen with a recipe from a distant culture, perhaps a spicy Moroccan tagine or a delicate Japanese mochi, and let the process of creation engage your senses. Plan a trip to a place you've always dreamed of visiting, whether it's a quaint village nestled in the mountains, a bustling city alive with history, or a serene coastline where the rhythm of the waves soothes your soul. If travel feels daunting, start closer to home. Visit a local museum, botanical garden, or a hidden gem in your town you've never explored. These acts of curiosity and courage remind you that every day is a fresh canvas, unmarred by yesterday's strokes. They invite you to paint with hope, resilience, and a renewed sense of possibility. By choosing to create rather than dwell, you transform regret into renewal, crafting a life that honors your past while embracing the richness of your present. You are not your mistakes. You are the artist of your becoming, and the palette before you is vibrant with potential. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 5. Fighting the winds of change. The world is a river in constant flow, its currents carrying new ideas, technologies, and ways of being. To resist these winds of change is to stand stubbornly on a shrinking shore, watching life pass by while you remain tethered to a fading version of reality. Clinging to the familiar, whether it's shunning smartphones, dismissing evolving social norms, or rejecting perspectives that challenge your worldview, can leave you isolated, stuck in a rut that dulls your spirit and disconnects you from the vibrant pulse of the world. Change, though often intimidating, is not an enemy to be feared. It is a gateway to growth, connection, and a life that remains dynamic no matter your age. Embracing it keeps your mind sharp, your heart open, and your existence interwoven with the ever-evolving tapestry of humanity. Adapting to change doesn't require a complete overhaul of your life, but rather a willingness to take small, intentional steps toward openness. If technology feels like an impenetrable fortress, start with a single, achievable goal. Learn to send a text message to a friend or family member. This simple act can open a world of connection, allowing you to share quick notes of love or humor with those you care about. From there, explore video chatting platforms like FaceTime or Zoom to see the faces of faraway loved ones. Grandchildren, old friends, or distant siblings, bridging miles with shared smiles and stories. If the mechanics feel overwhelming, enlist a patient teacher, a younger family member, a friend, or a community center offering tech classes for seniors. These tools, once mastered, become bridges rather than barriers, keeping you tethered to the people who matter most. Beyond technology, embracing change means staying curious about the world and its shifting perspectives. Engage with the younger generation, not as a critic but as a learner. Ask them about their passions, their views on the world, or the music that moves them. Share your own stories in return, creating a dialogue that enriches both sides. Attend a local event that exposes you to new cultures or ideas, a festival celebrating a different heritage, a lecture on a topic you've never explored, or a book club discussing a modern novel. These experiences broaden your horizons and remind you that growth is a lifelong pursuit. Change also invites you to explore new hobbies that challenge and delight you. Try gardening, where the act of planting seeds mirrors your potential for renewal, and the slow growth of flowers or vegetables rewards your patience. Pick up a musical instrument, like a ukulele or harmonica, and let the notes you create, however imperfect, express your inner world. Join a dance class, whether it's ballroom, salsa, or even chair yoga, and feel your body move in harmony with others. These activities not only keep you mentally and physically agile but also foster a sense of community, weaving you into new circles of connection. Each step toward change, no matter how modest, sparks a sense of excitement and agency. It reinforces your ability to adapt, reminding you that you are not a bystander in life but an active participant. The winds of change may feel fierce at times, carrying uncertainty or discomfort, but they also bring the seeds of new beginnings. Step through the doorway they offer, and you'll discover a life that feels vibrant, relevant, and endlessly full of possibility. By embracing the flow of the world, you remain not just a part of it but a vital thread in its ever-unfolding story. Wow, what a journey we've been on today, uncovering the 5 heartbreaking mistakes that can steal the joy and vitality from our golden years. I hope you're walking away inspired to move your body, nurture connections, care for your mind, let go of past regrets, and embrace life's changes with an open heart. So, tell me, what's one key lesson you've learned from this video that you're ready to bring into your life? Maybe it's taking that daily walk, reaching out to a loved one, or trying something new to spark your spirit? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you found this video helpful, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more heartfelt tips to make every moment glow. Here's to thriving in your golden years. See you in the next video.